To win over the guy she'd been crushing on for 3 years, she edited his photo, turning his mouth into a butt. Then she slathered herself in lubricant and squirmed her way inside. Lisa was a sculpture major in art school. She'd been secretly in love with Jack, a guy in the same department. And just like that, 3 whole years slipped by. Over those long 3 years, her feelings for Jack gradually twisted into an obsessive fixation. She was always quietly following him, spying on every little detail of his life. She'd even pick up the toothbrush Jack threw away and take it home to lick it over and over. In her deranged mind, this was their own special form of long-distance intimacy. But sadly, Jack never once gave Lisa a second glance, because the girl Jack had his heart set on was this foreign exchange student with bleached blonde hair named Anna. You gotta say, Jack had some pretty unique taste. To confess his feelings to Anna, he spent 3 whole months hand-carving a nude sculpture of her. On the day of the sculpture exhibition, Jack was full of anticipation, certain he'd win Anna's heart. But when Anna saw that explicit plaster statue and compared it to her own unremarkable self, her expression turned ice cold. She called him a creep and stormed right out, and he never noticed Lisa watching him from the corner, her eyes burning with jealousy. Jack stumbled into the elevator heading home, his mind consumed with how to make Anna happy. He completely ignored the strange announcement from the elevator. Jack kept calling Anna, his eyes glued to his phone screen. He totally missed the woman in the pink dress pressed against the glass outside the elevator. From this moment on, Jack's nightmare officially began. That elevator announcement was a subtle piece of foreshadowing by the director. Crowded didn't mean the space was crowded. It meant something malicious was closing in. Sure enough, while he was taking a shower, he suddenly noticed words appearing on the fogged-up bathroom glass out of nowhere. "I like you." Halfway through dinner, he felt something in his mouth he couldn't chew no matter how hard he tried. He pulled it out for a closer look, and it turned out to be a clump of curly hair. Jack was instantly overcome with disgust. He hunched over the kitchen sink, nearly throwing up his own bile. Right at that moment, a frantic pounding suddenly erupted from outside the door. Jack yelled through the door several times, asking who it was, but there wasn't a single sound from the other side. He forced down the fear rising inside him and reluctantly pressed his eye to the peephole. Jack was so terrified he collapsed to the floor. Before he could even catch his breath, the door handle started turning frantically. Even more horrifying, the deadbolt that he'd clearly locked was slowly being turned open from the outside. Jack lunged at the handle like a madman, holding it in place, locked in a standoff with whatever was on the other side of that door. Then suddenly, all the noise vanished at once. He gathered his courage and peered through the peephole again. The hallway was completely empty, as if nothing had happened at all. Here's my bold guess. The one causing trouble outside the door was most likely Lisa. She was deliberately testing Jack over and over, getting a thrill from toying with his emotions. By creating